The city and Oregon DEQ say asbestos has been found at the old Centennial Mills building that caught fire on Sunday. KGW News has also learned that the material has also turned up at least one neighboring residential building. Devin Haskins talked with the Oregon Health Authority today, joins us live in Northwest Portland. Devin, how concerned should people be that are near that site?
Well, even though asbestos was found, the city says that the risk to the public remains low, although the Oregon State Health Authority tells me today that if you do try and clean it up, to do so with the proper care and caution.
4 days after the 116-year-old Centennial Mills building caught fire, it remains standing for now.
Well, I heard the roaring, and I looked out and I was devastated because I love that building.
Mary Ash lives in a nearby condo and had a front row seat to the fire.
Oh, it was unbelievable. The fire was so intense. And when I was on the balcony, the heat was so intense I had to go back in. But, it was a devastating thing.
Debris and ash from the fire landed on the ground in nearby patios, including Mary's.
Not a lot, but like about this much, a thin spread.
The DEQ on Wednesday confirming that lab-tested samples of building debris came back positive for asbestos. KGW News has learned that a letter sent to residents of a nearby apartment building said debris with asbestos was found in some buildings near the fire site, some of it at levels deemed dangerous by experts. The fibrous mineral has been historically used as insulation due to it being non-flammable.
The reason that we pay attention to asbestos in the first place is because if you're exposed to if you inhale large amounts over a long time, it can really increase your risk of a couple kinds of lung cancer.
Oregon Health Authority's public health toxicologist David Farrer says that a short-term exposure isn't as big of a concern. He added residents in the area should treat all debris found near the site as containing asbestos and take extreme precaution when cleaning it up. Some of the residents I spoke with that live near there weren't too concerned about the impacts, including Mary Ash, who says she cleaned the mess off the deck herself.
I swept it off down on the ground. I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
OHA says the proper way, though, is to spray it down first with a misting spray and get it wet.
That's to prevent so that once you start to pick it up, if in case it breaks apart, it doesn't become airborne. So the point of it is just wet it down really good so it doesn't become dust in the air.
Experts say once it's wet, use gloves to pick it up, throw that into a bag, and then double bag it and throw it away, and then wash your hands and clothes.
A section of Northwest Natal Parkway is closed down near the building site as well as Fields Park while that building remains at risk of collapsing. The city says they're working with the property owner to properly demolish it. When we asked what that timeline looked like, the city only saying that happening in the coming weeks. Back to you.
Okay, Devin, thank you. And if you